And now for the last part, I think he's scared of him. Square, square, square head.
All right, we've started. Um, Welcome to tonight's session. Tonight, we are going to discuss project plan. So, how many of us here have seen a project plan before? How many of us?
I've not seen it, sir. No idea.
Okay. You will see it very soon.
Yes, sir.
Ladies in the house, I don't understand you guys at all.
We are here, sir.
Just like Paul said, you've not seen it before. That is communication. If communication become one-sided, it's no longer a communication. Every communication requires a feedback. Oh,
Okay, sir. I don't have an idea, sir.
you never seen a project plan before?
Yes, sir.
I disagree with you.
So why do you say that? Why do you say that, sir?
Yeah, because we met somewhere before.
Okay, sir.
And I know she must have seen it. Okay. All right, let's Doris, this is a refresher course for you. So we've handled project plan with project labor before, which I know some of you should be part of that activity. Even Zara and Ego, I know you've seen a project plan before. Well, and before, let's not waste time and dive in. Very soon, everybody will start creating their own. Whether you've seen it or not, you've not seen it. All right. If you look at this screenshot here, this is a screenshot of the project plan. Looks somehow like this. Yeah, this is a screenshot from MS Project. Microsoft Project is a tool for project planning owned by Microsoft. We have another tool like Project Labor. Project Labor is just like Microsoft Project. And we have Oracle Primavera. It's the same, but Oracles tend to handle more complex project activity for mainly engineering, complex engineering components. All right, let's hit the ground running. We'll go through the notes tonight, and we'll start the activity of downloading and installing Project Labor, which we are going to use create a project plan. Everybody need to do that. So that is what we plan to do tonight. So let's start from understanding what project plan is. The project plan is a comprehensive document outlining the approach, schedule, resources, budget, and control necessary for successfully execution of a project. It serves as a roadmap for the project team, setting clear expectations for each phase and providing a structure to manage timeline, allocate resources, and track progress. Okay. If we have not seen a project plan before, we must have seen our work breakdown structure template. How many of us have that template? How many of us?
I have one, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I have none, sir.
You don't have it?
No.
Why? Why, Paul?
I don't have it, sir.
But we've done that before. Have we not done project breakdown structure?
Oh, I have it, sir. I have it, sir. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I have it.
Yes, we have project breakdown structure, the one on Excel document. That document, a project breakdown structure is a blueprint for project plan. You use that project breakdown structure as a foundation, a scaffold for creating a project plan. All you need to do is start breaking all the activities you break down. Some of them might need to be broken down further. You break them down, every activities, or you leave it that way, then you start adding, timeline for every activity, the start time and close time for every activity. You start identifying dependencies, then you start identifying critical parts, you start adding resources, assigning resources. That's how you are planning a project. That will help you whenever there is a delay in your project from the project plan will flag it off. You get a red notice. So if you have a work breakdown structure, that is what we're going to use because that is the foundation. We're going to use it to create a project plan. Effective project planning ensures the alignment of the project goal with stakeholders' expectation and the organization. So it's always important to plan it to make sure that we are in sync with the project goal. It will help us to, it's a very strategic document, even when we need to create activities in project collaborative environment. Projects have project collaborative environment like Freecamp, Asana, Basecamp. We call them project collaborative environment. They are not a project planner. Project planner is those tools like MS Project and Oracle Primavera Project Labor. But the other tools like project collaborative is a tracker, project tracker. We can call it tracking, collaborating and tracking project, monitoring projects as well. What are the key importance of this project plan? Why do we need it? Why do we create a project plan? it helps us to define scopes and objectives, clearly outline what the project intends to achieve, provide a structured timeline, helps to break down tasks with defined timelines, promoting time-bound delivery. Resource allocation or resource management, we will use it to identify resource need, like human resources, material resources, all the resources. We have a section where we plan our resources in a project planner. So we help us understand the resources we need for each phase of the project. Then mitigate risk, allows identification and planning for potential risks and challenges. So when we are having delays, the moment we start having delays, the project planner will start flagging all the delays. You start seeing that, so it helps you to track risk, identify such risk. Enhanced communication, act as a central document for team members and stakeholders, ensuring alignment. So once created, we should save it in a strategic location, project repository, where everybody will have access to it. So it's not the document only for the project managers. Yeah, project manager uses it for day-to-day activity, but other team members need to have it, have a look to see what is expected from them and the overall health of the project. What and what do we what are the key components of a project plan? We have scope will help us to define the boundary. All right, sorry for the noise. The scope will help us to define the boundaries of the project, including goals, deliverables, and tasks required to complete the project. Then we have schedule. When we talk about schedule, we talk about timeline. Outline the timeline, including task duration, deadline, and dependencies, often visualized through Gantt charts. Then have resource plan, list of required resources like staff, equipment, material. All these are resources. These are key components we need to master, because these are where what we are going to be using. We need resources, and then assign them to specific tasks, all the resources. So, and then budget. We need the budget. We need to make payments and other things. So budget will help us to, understand the cost, detailed estimated cost for all project activities, including labor cost, material cost, contingency funds as well. Then risk Management plan, identify potential risk, their likelihood and impact. Most cases will have a separate risk planner or risk management, we treated red log. So we can have a red log separately, which you use but we use project plan to identify risk. Once we see any risk, sign of any risk within the project plan, we capture it and take it to red log where it's going to be managed. Quality management plan, set quality standard and equally quality acceptance criteria if we are working on agile environment, metrics and procedure for ensuring project deliverables meet stakeholders' expectations. So we must have a quality plan. These are what some of the quality control QAs or quality assurance managers they do. They monitor. But if there is no such personnel, we manage it as project manager. We capture quality of a project and measure it. Everything should be tracked. In our own case, where we're going to be using Agile, we're going to be calling it acceptance criteria. Every work piece or work item or task or bug or user story must have an acceptance criteria. Communication plan, specify the communication strategy, detailing how, when, and what information will be shared. This is what we plan separately. We are not going to capture this within the immediate project, but it's going to be part of the overall project planning. We've already captured this during the stakeholder analysis, so communication action plan is equally vital. So, to prepare a project plan, we need a tool. You must use any one. You can't navigate out of this. You must adopt one tool you are going to use and master it. So these tools, you see, number one is the most popular in the industry. Almost all the industries, a lot are using this Microsoft, but it's not a free tool. I think if you want to get it, it should be around 200 to 400. If you want to subscribe to annual subscription, yeah, only. So that's why I want us, because this one Project Labor, you can use it to play around, and it gives you everything Microsoft gives you, and a lot of startup companies are using Project Labor. Project Labor is 100% free, and it gives you everything. So it's a kind of an open source group of developers developed it. They copied Microsoft projects and put it there, the market for free use. So I use it equally, it's 100% free. But if you want to use Microsoft, then you can subscribe, you can buy, purchase it and use it. But anything you are getting here, you get it here as well. So it's a popular, Microsoft is a popular Microsoft with robust features for scheduling, resource allocation, and budget management. It comes with features like a Gantt chart and time view, task management and dependencies, resource tracking and reporting, and is either for medium to large scale enterprise with complex requirements. So many companies are using it. So is the kind of heavyweight, kind of heavyweight, and this is lightweight. Project Labor is a lightweight, the lighter weight of Microsoft, but it gives you a lot as well. It's an open source and similar to MS Project, offers everything that MS Project offers. And yes, everything is more for, like I call it, lightweight, because it's for small and medium enterprise. If you are looking for a very complex, then you might want to go for MS. But for the purpose of this learning and this boot camp, Project Labor is enough. And if you understand how to use it, you understand how to use Microsoft Project. As a matter of fact, I use MS Project to learn. But the day I saw Project Labor, I did not go and start learning Project Labor again. I just started using it because I just saw it. I saw everything in MS Project and I started using it. I did not learn it for one day. So the point is, if you master this, you've already mastered this. So, then we'll have Primavera. Oracle Primavera PCs is a high-end project management tool designed for industrial, construction industries, engineering that requires intricate and bit of complex activities. And yeah, like I said, it's mainly for engineering projects. And where I've seen this Oracle Primavera is in rail industry. I've seen Network Rail using it. I've seen construction in London Underground using it for their complex projects. Yeah. So for the sake of this bootcamp, we are going to use this Project Labor to learn because it's free. All these other ones are paid. But this Oracle is owned by a company called Oracle. Oracle is very popular. Then they have so many other tools, just like they have an Oracle, they have their ERP, they have their CRM, everything Microsoft have, Oracle have got it as well. Yeah. So if you want to create a project plan, number one, define the scope. That is it. If you understand the scopes, yeah, that is boundary, what needs to be done and what don't need to, what that shouldn't be done. Then you break them down into smaller tasks. And for you, if you have created work breakdown structure, then it's going to be a piece of cake for you. So use a work breakdown structure to break them down into smaller manageable tasks and develop the project schedule. So now you have created work breakdown structure. Within the work breakdown structure, then you add another column. If you want to use Excel to create it, it's very easy. But one thing with Excel is that it's not formatted so that you cannot use it for tracking. It doesn't come with Gantt chart. There's a lot of things. But if you see Microsoft Project or Project Labor, it's still Excel. Most of them are created out of Excel. So you add the timeline for every task and then identify dependencies and critical parts. Then you assign resources and those allocate resources. First, you need to create the resources and then start assigning resources to every task. Then you create the budget. There is a cost. There's a cost. All the costs, you need to create a cost sheet where you capture the amount for, if you are working on material resources, all the material resources, you need to apportion cost of every material resources, how much, what they need, what is it for. But if it's for human resources, you need to create how much per hour you are paying every of the human resources. For instance, you can see, we are going to see all these things very soon, where we're going to be creating it. Is a project manager, you need to state project manager, £15 an hour, business analyst, £14 an hour, developer. You just put their prices there. So, and then you start assigning those resources. That's how to do it. And then identify and analyze risk. Once the project starts, when you have a delay, it's going to start affecting your costs. For 2 days, nothing is happening, and people are still coming to work and earning that amount of money per hour, per day, and there is a delay, you are losing money. As you are losing money, time is running, is affecting your timeline. That is risk. You start identifying where you are having such issues and start planning on how to mitigate them. And for every work, you must set quality standard. As a project manager, when you are reviewing deliverable, you must review a deliverable against the quality standard set. And that's it. That's how you measure the quality of every output within the project. And then you have communication plan already. Outline the communication flow, specifying stakeholders, communication frequency, and channel. So you don't need to create this one. It's already in your project and in your stakeholder analysis. So you just start using them and updating them. Advantages of using project planning to improve visualization, provide visualization like Gantt chart, timeline, you see everything, and to better understand project timelining and dependency. This timelining and dependencies is very important because this is where the problem will start coming from, this timeline. And that's where you start having problem with your team member. They start calling you names. They'll start branding you a wicked man or a wicked woman because you are not going to allow them to mess around within the timeline. Once they are delaying any activity that delays, is going to start affecting the dependent activity. If activity A is depending on activity, if activity B is depending on activity A, and activity A is delayed, he has already delayed activity B. And other dependencies. So you see the knock-on effect of any single delay. So it's important. Streamlining resource management, allocate and track resources, ensuring efficient use. Once you allocate resources, you are now no longer guessing how much do I need. You already see the resource allocation, how the money usage. If you present it before the stakeholder, nobody is going to come and ask you, how did you spend this money? Where did the money go for? It's there in the project plan. You see where every penny goes into, looking at the project plan, because you've allocated it and it's clear. There's no need of you did this or that, or embezzlement, or misappropriation, or this and that. It's clear where the resources, all the money goes. So enhance team collaboration, enable team to collaborate and communicate in real time, and risk mitigation and progress tracking. So yeah, that's why we should use a project planning to plan our project, create a quality project plan. Project plan is everything in project management. Everything we are doing here revolves around the project plan. Well, that is the master document for execution. Yeah, we have other documents like project charter, who kickstart the project, but everything depends on project charter. Will help you to give you authority to plan, to start, but it's not going to give you the efficiency to manage your project. You need to know how to manage project, create a quality plan before you can deliver your KPIs. Okay, the next thing is creating project labor. Like I said, we are going to use project labor for this project. Project labor is a free open source for project management and is just like MS Project. They are just like the same thing. So when we need to get this project labor ASAP. So yeah, the website is here. This is not about step by step. We have to just go there here and get this project labor. It's so okay. Project labor, they've added AI as well. I don't know about project labor AI. It's an AI. This AI is every company is bringing in AI in one way or the other. That's good. It means there's an update in project labor. So, but this is it. This is projectlabor.com. Just if you start projectlabor.com, you come down and you click download. When you click download, it's going to take you to this sourceforge.net, where you are going to download it. And if you come here, yeah, so from here you click, you download. I've already downloaded this, so I don't need it again in my system. And you see the amount, the number of downloads every week. So you have, let's see. Yeah, it's already downloaded. So once you click there, it will be downloaded. And once you get it downloaded, you go back. It's already downloaded. So you go to your download folder. If you go to your download folder, you see it. And then you install it. It's very easy to install. It's not difficult. So you just double click on the download. The installer will just start installing and will ask you, you want to any changes in your system? You say yes, and that's it. You get it installed in your system, and it's ready for use. So you see here, number one, alternative to Microsoft projects. So that is our assignment. Everybody should go download it. So after downloading it, then we're going to start creating, the next session, we're going to create a project plan. And that's it. And then it's up to you guys to use it in how you want. But in this our project, we're going to create a project plan, a quality project plan for that matter. So that is it. First, you have to go to Project Labor. From Project Labor, if you click on that, it's going to bring you to this SourceForge.net, where you are going to come here and download this. And that's it. Every other thing we have is story. The main thing is to master how to use this tool. Do we have questions on this?
So we have question.
Yeah, carry on.
I have question. We'll beg your office to, I'll beg you, sir, to, you said we should go to Project Labor.
Yeah, you see, if you type on your, if you are using this, I don't know if you are using your laptop.
I'm using my laptop.
Just type, go to a browser, type projectlabor.com.
Okay.
And it's automatically going to, if you click download, it's going to bring you to this website. So this is it, projectlabor.com. That's it here, that is our website.
Okay.
Yeah, that is where, so, and if you click here, you click about this area. This is everywhere where you can get more information about Project Labor. So, yeah. And before we, it's an open source, so it's not owned by one person. So a group of people developed it and they made it available for all of us to use. So this is how it's going to look like.
Okay.
So once we set it up, this project label, this is it. It's going to look like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you still have any more questions? They are trying to create a cloud version, but it's taking some time. Any more question? Okay, Zara.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was just wondering, with your experience with Project Libra and the main Microsoft project itself, can we apply then for jobs which state that you have to have the Microsoft project, experience with Microsoft project itself?
I didn't get your question very well.
I asked, can you hear me though?
I can hear you, but I said I didn't
Right.
get your question very well.
Right. I was wondering if because you mentioned that Project Libra, is practically the same thing as Microsoft project, the software. So I was wondering, could we apply for jobs which asks for Microsoft projects
If you
experience?
apply, there is a job, they specify Microsoft project. If you know how to, I said it, if you know how to use Project Labor, then you should be able to use Microsoft because they are almost the same thing. But if you want to do your work on Microsoft, you have the resources to buy it, then you can buy it and still follow us to use it. It's not going to be difficult. Well, I'm using Project Labor because I don't want people telling me I can't afford to buy Project Planner. So if you can afford Microsoft, good.
Okay, good then. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any more questions?
None from me, sir. It's clear. I'm familiar with Project Libra before anyway.
Okay.
None from my side, sir. But I don't know if it's possible to get this video because I can see from the interface display that they've made some changes. So that we know
From
where
in,
to go.
from interface, that what happened?
The interface that is showing now is quite different from the one I've seen before.
So which
So I'm
video are
asking
you talking
if
about?
it's possible. This one today. Is it possible we get it as soon as possible?
So what does the video have to do with the interface?
I'm asking if you can send it so that we'll look at it while trying to download it because I see that there's been a little
This is
change.
if you go to projectlabor.com, you see it. This is a slide. If you type projectlabor.com, if the interface you're interested in is there. But I will upload the video anyway. Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
This is just a slider in Project Labor website. So if you type Project Labor, if you're interested in seeing this interface here, you can just see it even before we finish from your own laptop now. Yeah. Or if you are interested in knowing how to use Project Labor before we start the next, because we're going to do it practical, you're going to see me using it. If you want to prepare yourself, if you go to YouTube, there are so many videos on Project Labor. You can watch any of the videos in YouTube. And even here, they have resources here you can use. So, they revamped their website. Usually used to have a lot of videos, but if you go to YouTube, just say Project Labor, there are countless of videos you can use before we, yeah. All right. The one just this their Project Labor AI. So it's a new okay. I think this is a new product from them. So, well, I will check it out. All right. Well, the main thing is let's just get download the Project Labor on our system and we take it from there. I will try to understand how. I know a lot of companies are integrating AI in what they are doing. So I'll try. I didn't know Project Labor have already gotten one for themselves. Like I said, it's important. Like this AI, we must start somewhere to start learning about AI. We have everybody. There's no running away. We must have to start from somewhere. You can see we already have AI prompt and the rest of them. Okay. If we don't have any more quick, okay, Paul, you raising your hand?
Yes, sir. Oh, I'm trying this thing on my system now. I start to create a project plan in Project Labor. Yeah, it gave me some clue. Create a new project.
Have you downloaded it?
Yeah, define project tags. Set tax duration and set tax duration.
Mr. Paul, we are not going into that today. So the what is required of you is to download it. Next class we talk about all this. That's when we'll start using it to create. So
Okay.
you follow me. There's no way I can start. You can drag me to start teaching you how to do all these things now. So
Yes,
all you need is to download it
Okay.
and set it up, and you've done that. So well done to you. If you are ready, so everybody, if you're having challenges trying to download and setting it up, you can see Mr. Paul is already ahead of all of us. So
No,
you can
sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
You
No,
can
sir.
contact Mr. Paul for
I'm just
assistance.
saying, sir, the question I want to ask, sir, am I on the line? That's what I want to ask you. Sir.
Yeah, that's why I said you are ahead of all of us now.
No, sir. Am I on the line, sir? I'm not ahead. Am
Yeah,
I?
okay. Yeah, you're on the line.
That's the
Leading.
question. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Esther, if you are struggling, Doris, Sarah, contact Mr. Paul. Ego, Bola, Oyenda, all of you, if you have issues, contact Mr. Paul.
Okay, sir.
Good. Yeah. So Mr. Paul has come first in this particular deliverable. All right. Thank you, everyone. Please try to get it. If you are having issues, we'll resolve it before we start. So making sure that everybody will be following as well, creating our project plan. Everybody will be following. If you're struggling, you can ask questions. So that's why we help them with that. So, and if you want to be so much ahead of us, you can jump into YouTube, type Project Labor for beginners. You'll see a lot of videos. You'll see how they are using it, and they prepare you for. It's like if you can't wait for our own video to come on how to use Project Labor, you can be playing around till our own comes. Yeah. So yeah, Doris, are you traveling to Scotland? Okay, yeah, I'm done with this session. So see you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night. Well done, everyone.
Yes, sir.
And yeah,
Goodbye.
good night.